It was mid-afternoon in late August. In one of the buildings I teach, I discovered a round, shiny metal sphere, about the size of a baseball, rolling around in the hallway just outside of my classroom. I picked it up. It fit perfectly into the palm of my hand. I snapped my wrist and flipped it in the air. And when the cool weight of the thing smacked the palm of my flesh, a trigger was released, and a half-remembered dream I had just had from the night before flashed clearly in front of my eyes. The time was the present, or near future. Things had changed on Earth since they had arrived. They had taken control of the situation. One of the first actions they took was to implant in human beings a smaller version of the steel sphere, like the size of a walnut I had just found in the hallway. With these devices embedded under the skin, usually in the considerable fat pockets of most, all actions could strictly be controlled. They didn't care about what you were thinking. That was not even remotely the point. Our intellect actually gave them a headache. They just wanted direct access to all your movements. Think marionettes here. I honestly can't recall much more than that. But the crystal clear image that flashed in front of my eyes with the cool, shiny metal ball in my hand was the following. I saw columns of humans, at least 12 abreast. Something made me think they were packed in a gross format, 144 per group. These groupings stretched as far as the eye could see, till in the distance they appeared as flesh-colored crawling packs of weaving, bobbing dots. Human beings marching double time down the streets of some city. A pale, diffused, dirty yellow daylight shone through smoke from nearby fires in the air. The streets looked ravaged, neglected, in disrepair. Abandoned cars, smashed storefronts, and trash and paper blew everywhere. I was suddenly aware I was glad I couldn't smell this scene. Down the streets marched double time came the humans. The collection of people included everyone, all ages, races, children, elderly, mostly naked, some with strips and tattered rags and fabric hanging off them. Clearly, the issue of clothes or fashion was no longer a concern. But the most terrifying thing was the look on their faces. The expression was of some unspeakable horror, exhausted beyond words, indescribable knowledge of the terror to come. They looked as if they stumbled or stopped, they would be trampled to death. And many looked very close to that. In fact, they were dropping like flies. They were transporting themselves somewhere upon orders from the implanted steel balls. I don't know where. Still don't.